on the bot. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to do our initial weigh-in and stuff at the actual inspection station, but we're going to try to do all the rest of it in your pit, so you guys have a lot more time to work. You're not in transit or waiting in line for an inspector. So we have a inspection manager, and if you go to him with your team number, say you're ready to do this, he'll get your numbers written, your team number written down, and then he'll get the next available inspector sent out to you. Let's see. Sorry guys, I didn't bring the paper of stuff I was going to talk about, but no. Oh yeah, yeah. All right, guys. So if you have something that's spring-loaded, bungeed, something that has energy at the end of each match, or anytime you're transporting that robot, it has to be in a safe state. So if that means that you have like a safety pin that you have to put in, or you have to take the energy out and put it in a low energy state, that's what you have to do anytime you're transporting the robot. Oh, the other thing I was going to talk about was ropes. So if you guys have ropes, if you're not going to use the ropes that are on the field, those ropes all have to be inspected. Each rope, even if they're identical to the last, we're going to tag those, so when they come on the field, they know that that rope has been inspected. I suggest that you come up early, just so that we can get any misconceptions about what the rope is supposed to be out of the way, so you guys have plenty of time to fix those if there's a discrepancy. Does anybody have a question for me? Okay, so how many rookies do we have here? All right, so to all those rookie teams out there, everybody else here is your best friend. So if you guys have problems, you don't have a part, you don't know how to do something, you have a question about how queuing works, just grab one of these veteran teams. Most of them know more than enough about these events that they'll be able to tell you how it's going. If you guys need help, you don't have a tool, you're just don't have enough guys working on something, grab one of these veterans teams and ask them for help. So for all those rookies, I will be coming by your pit and talking to you pretty regular. I like to keep close tabs on my rookies, make sure you guys know what you're supposed to be doing, how things are going through, how the process works. So yes, welcome rookies. Let's see. No, I think that's all I have for now. All right, thanks guys.
Hi, can you hear me okay? I'm Melody Simonsek. I'm an assistant regional director, and I'm the one who runs around, and you guys say, oh, I recognize her. And the only reason I'm talking to you right now is because somebody got the driver's badges for Team 4400 last night, and it wasn't Team 4400. So when you're done here, if you could go back to your pit and double check all your folders and talk to your mentors and see if you can find those badges. Thanks.
Come on out, guys. You guys having fun so far? You ready to have fun? Okay. Later on, these guys are your CSAs for this event, okay? Unfortunately, we don't have another orange hat, okay? If you have control system problems, these are the ones you want us to look for, okay? You may have to queue up, but these are the guys you want to look for, okay? Thank you. Okay. One. This is going to be a little longer than usual. You've already experienced that so far, but with this field, you can probably understand, okay? First, I want everybody to give a huge round of applause for the Arizona First Regional Committee for not giving us a week 1 event, okay? Okay. Yeah. This field got finished being built about 9 a.m. this morning. We beat last week by about, what, 3 or 4 hours, Carol? Okay, Noah. Noah is our FTAA. We're trying to get him the actual shirt. So if you see him in your driver's stations trying to help you, understand he's helping me. Okay? Okay, I don't know if Tim mentioned it. The boilers, keep out of them. Stay away from them. Once you see them spinning, if you haven't seen them spinning, you'll understand why I'm saying that. Okay, the only people that are allowed to get into them or around them are me, Noah, and the field supervisors. Okay? That includes the lifts behind them. Don't lean on them. Don't lean on the boilers. Please just try to stay away from as much as you can. Okay. No Wi-Fi anywhere in the venue. Okay. Your robots should be only connecting via tethers, USB or Ethernet. Okay. Do not set them to Wi-Fi. Okay. Tim already covered. Don't come onto the field until the green lights come on. Okay. We're going to be policing that pretty hard. No stepping over the guardrails, only through open gates, okay? You'll be able to come out and calibrate and measure to the field after we're done with the driver's meeting. We're gonna be in the middle of doing a compliance check at the time, but you can still come out here, okay? Radio kiosk, if you don't know and don't have your radio programmed, it's over by inspection. There's a laptop over there. You connect your radio up. If you need help, they can help you. You can come get one of us. Okay, I'm gonna try to get another laptop over there, kind of help ease the line. Make sure that you do the firmware upgrade if you haven't done it at home. It takes about 7 minutes to do the whole process, so there could end up being the backup. Okay, I know Tim asked this, if you guys knew the rules. Does anybody know what rule R63 states? Okay, that's pretty much what we expected at other events. Ethernet cable into your radio needs to be in the port next to the power plug. If it's in the port farther away, which you're probably used to being in, your robot will not reliably connect to the field. Okay, and we're gonna sit there troubleshooting it until we find out that your radio's in the wrong port. Okay, that cable needs to be directly from the radio to the Rio, no switch in the middle. You can use pigtails, but it has to be a direct connection. If you're not able to make it to the field for any of your scheduled practice matches, after those, we will do link tests. Basically, you bring it over on the cart, and we just connect you to the field, make sure you're good. Your DS is good, your radio's good. Okay. Any fuel balls that go over the Alliance wall, kick them out of play. Okay, they are out, they are done. Kick them over to field reset, just get them out of the loading area, okay? They're not here yet, but any pilots in the airship, if you lose your safety glasses, you're looking over and they drop onto the field, there will be safety glasses stashed in these openings in the shelves, okay? Okay, hold on. Can we see one? Okay, if you look at this red gear, there's a blue one over there. They have the gaff tape on them. They designate those are the pre-populated gears. Okay, there's another pair of them on another rotor. Those ones need to stay in place. So if you're helping pull gears off after the match for field reset, leave those ones in place. Also, during the match, they cannot be moved. Okay? Okay, touch pads. Okay, you guys have all seen in the manual, seen other stuff, there is a delay. Okay, there's a 1 second delay from when you press it, okay, before they light up. It needs to be lit at T equals 0, or you need to be in process of pressing it by T equals 0 to get the climb. Okay, it will light up to show the climb, and it will stay lit up if you got credit for it. Okay? And just to show, it doesn't have to be just one or all the sensors. Only one of them needs to actually be pressed. Okay? Speaking of climbing, when your robot's climbed, please have figured out a way to stop whatever your climber is. Okay, these go up, a good deal, but you're not going to push the airship around. Okay, this davit is very strong. I don't know if you saw me try, hang from it a few minutes ago. Okay, these things can hold several hundred pounds without any problem. Your robot is no match for it. Your rope is no match for it. You will break your rope. Okay, if you've seen events last week, a lot of ropes got broken. Team 118 was a pretty good example of that. That was pretty disastrous. Okay. We already did the carriage. Okay. Safety thing. If the ladder falls during the match, okay, it comes down, stay away from it. Come around to the sides. We're e-stop in the field. Okay, we've been instructed not to continue. E-stop the field. Okay, stay away from the opening until field reset or somebody comes in and says, okay, now you can come down. Oh, yep. Okay, Tim just reminded me one. The porthole facing the Alliance Station wall happens to also have a climbing rope. When in the last 30 seconds of the match, after you release the ropes, stay away from that porthole. Unless there happens to be a gear coming up, stay away from that hole. Bots swing. They can probably swing just inside that porthole. Okay? Okay, when the match is over and you're coming to retrieve your bot, please take all of the gear and fuel balls out of the bot. Leave them on the field. We don't want to have to go retrieving stuff, okay? This should be in the inspection, but just in case it's missed. Your driver station needs to be at version 17.0.1. No earlier versions will even connect to the field, okay? Also, if you're running LabVIEW and you're running a camera, there was an optional update that was put out a couple days ago that resolves a camera visibility problem that seemed to happen about 50% of the time that requires a full restart of the robot to fix. So if you're running LabVIEW and a camera, you want to get that update installed. Okay. I think that's it. Do you have any questions for any of us? Okay, the question was, if the ladder does fall on the field as e-stop, just like any other field fault e-stop, it really depends on when it happened. If it happens in the first 2 seconds, we'll just reset your bots. But if it happens very late in the match, we'll replay it later. Yeah, we got to give the bots a chance to cool. You change batteries and all that kind of stuff. The question about the reserve gear, it can only be played in teleop. Teleop. Basically, when your robot's in your own control. Okay? So not an auto. Okay? Yeah. The question was, the firmware is part of the update 2017. It was, but they've had a lot of DSs come in, teams that don't use the same laptop for anything else, and suddenly they're bringing it to the field as a driver's station, and it just doesn't work. Okay, the LabVIEW camera problem, it's a VI. It's not the dashboard. So when you do the optional update, it won't actually change your dashboard version number. Sorry, say it again. It's probably your question.
Yeah, anytime that you have 2 or more bots working together to block a part of the field, it is a foul. Well, if they've got to be working together, so if there's 2 different parts of the field, that's not working together.